Welcome to an episode of No Script News. It's Original Seed coming at you all bundled up because it's cold outside. Me, I live in California and it's still cold. But then again, I guess it's probably cold because I live in California and anything below 60 is freezing. But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. They keep on knocking and I won't let them in. Anyways, thank you for joining me today. Coming to you live from my living room. And Xbox has just announced that they will be releasing headsets for the Xbox Series X. Oh my god, and they look so sexy and black. Of course, the PS5 has their headsets as well, and those look pretty cool too. Although they come in white, and they kind of make you look like if you have some kind of handicap, head brace on, but whatever, at least it sounds good. There is a spider on my lens right now. This spider came with me from the grocery store. It was in a plastic bag. Spider, I'm gonna see if I can take a picture of it. My camera sucks on my phone because it's old. Now, if anybody who knows me in real life knows that I am deeply afraid of spiders. Even this little small guy, and he is pretty small. I'm gonna say no bigger than a eraser. But man, he's like a little stocky fellow. Now this spider was super fast. Yeah, he's just looking at me. I'm gonna try to put him in a specimen jar and put him outside. But shit, I can't do it right now because I'm filming. So hopefully he don't move too much. But I guess we'll see. Back to the news. I'm gonna be looking at you, Mr. Spider. Just chilling right there. Now these headsets will be available now for pre-order at $99, which is not that bad actually, to tell you the truth. Considering that I bought some other headsets and they cost me about $149. Now they're not wireless, they have a wire, and I wanted a wire specifically, but I'm down with wireless too. And Metro Exodus will be getting an update for the next gen consoles, and my god, it looks beautiful. I'm about, I don't know, maybe halfway through the game because it was on Gamepass and that's where I played it. And I recently got an itch to play it again, and I went to go find my game, but it was nowhere to be found. And then I realized, I played it on Game Pass. So I was gonna buy it because it's a really good game, but I'm gonna wait till the next gen upgrades. The thing that sucks is I'm gonna have to get on the PlayStation 5 because that's the only next gen console I have. But it is what it is. I'm just hoping they don't cost too much. Like, hopefully just like $20, $29.99, and not a full blown $59.99, because then I'm just gonna wait. Oh shit, the spider's going down. I'm gonna put it in a jar. Hey baby. Whew, okay, so I just came back from letting that spider out because I didn't want to kill it. I'm not a murderer. And I don't want to be accused of stealing other people's pets, especially nature's pets. I'm already been accused of stealing my neighbor's cats. And it just gets better being an Xbox fan. Why do you spoil me, Xbox? Coming soon to Game Pass, Dirt 5, a game that I've been wanting to play for so long. Now, I've been wanting to play on the PlayStation 5 because of the joystick, but whatever, man. If you're gonna give it to me for free on the Game Pass, then I'll play it on Game Pass. I also wanted to play this game called The Killer Queen just because it looked interesting to me. And guess what? It's coming out on Game Pass. Now, for those of you that say, see, gamers don't buy games that come out on Game Pass. Nah, man, it's just that there's so many games to play out there, so little time, that I don't just want to go and buy them all at once and spend my money when they're going to sit on the shelf. I mean, it makes no sense. But if I get the chance to play them in between the games that I currently have on Game Pass, then I'm gonna play it. And if I'm able to pass it on Game Pass, then cool, it pays for itself. And if I'm not, like Metro Exodus, which I spoke of earlier, then I'll buy it at a later date. Because I got to try it out on Game Pass and I liked it enough that I'm gonna buy it. Anyways, damn good to be a Game Pass Xbox gamer. And they're also gonna be releasing Elite Dangerous. I have that game, I played it for quite a while, but I mean, that game was just so deep, so deep, that it's one of those games where you can actually spend like your life playing it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm not joking. You can spend your life, you know, exploring the galaxy, exploring bases, and I think now you can actually land on planets and, you know, get natural resources instead of just mining them from afar. I mean, you fly in like real time, you go through space and you see planets and everywhere, and I guess there's like actual battles out there. You can outship your, you can put guns on your spaceship, different spaceships. You could be a cargo smuggler. I mean, the list goes on. It's unlimited. You can actually live in the game. And in fact, I should probably download it again and see what's going on. I own it. I don't have the next expansion, but I mean, might as well just see what's going on out there in space. And you can too, or will be able to, if you are a Game Pass subscriber. Oh yes, and that came across this story. Peter Molyneux, his studio 22 Cans, which I totally forgot about, has apparently released 4 games already. They're laying people off. Now, according to the article, they're just redundant, pretty much because after you finish a game, you don't need them on your payroll anymore necessarily. Or there might be contract people, but necessarily you don't need them anymore because the job is done. And if you don't have another project lined up, you know, they're just sitting there pretty much, which is, I guess, a sign of bad management. And I get it, especially because that's coming from Peter Molyneux. You know what I mean? That guy couldn't manage giving all these funds from Microsoft. Unlimited funds he couldn't manage. Either way, his studio was having some layoffs. Now, according to them, it's not a big thing. It's just because, like I said, people need to be laid off because there's nothing to work on right now. But there should be something to work on. Get on the ball. And I'm not saying Microsoft will buy this studio anymore. Nah, they ain't worth a damn. We already got what we needed from him, sadly. And that was Fable. Now, I don't know who owns the rights to Black and White, but that was actually a good game too. I guess Peter Molyneux had another game called Populous back in the day, but come on, no one plays that shit. Nintendo has announced that there will be a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, and it'll be 50 minutes long. 50 minutes. Now, I have no idea what they're gonna show. Hopefully Metroid? Hopefully it's not a new Switch. I mean, I hardly even use the Switch I have now, and if they release a new one, I probably won't buy it. But still, if they release a new one, cool, whatever, I don't care. But I just want more games. Metroid, I want a Metroid. I haven't played Metroid in so long that I won't mind playing it. Now, I have a feeling they're gonna show Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, which is good, but I haven't even put a dent to the first one. I always think about it like, oh, let me play. But then I think about how big it is and how long it's gonna get me to get through the game, only to, you know, pretty much fight the same story over and over again, just a different variation of the same story. It's not really, you know, pushing me to play, but we'll see what happens tomorrow with Nintendo Direct. I don't know, just give me something good, man. 50 minutes, you gotta fill it with something, right? And Gearbox Software turns 22 today, which is a reminder that you, me, we cannot be weirdos and have a successful company that makes us millions. Where's my thumb drive? And there's this new game that is just hot. I wish I was hot. It's cold out here. It's called Valheim. It came out on Steam a couple of weeks ago, and apparently it's already sold about 2 million copies. It's a procedural generated survival Viking game. So you're out there, you know, cutting wood, building bases, surviving as a Viking, and it actually looks pretty cool. And it's one of those games that I've been playing like a ground where you actually get sucked into it. But this one's in 3D and it looks actually, you know, it looks beautiful. It's not simple. It looks like they put a lot of work into it. and it's in early access right now. I do have Steam on my Mac, but that's just gonna be running so slow that it's not even worth it. But man, if you have a PC or if you're a Steam user, check it out. Can't wait to see if it comes, console side, because we definitely need a Viking game that isn't Valhalla. And Silent Hill creator is releasing some teaser concept art for his upcoming game. And they look like me in the shower when I don't have no clothes on. That's how I look. Now, Toyama is working on a new horror game, obviously, but he wants it to be a lot more personal and actually affect the way you think and how it relates to real life, especially given now during the pan. But man, these creatures look vicious. And me, when it comes to horror games, I'm kind of a weenie. I don't want to have night. I stopped playing Resident Evil 2 because that guy kept on chasing me. Mostly because he kept on chasing me. It was annoying, but still, man, I don't want to be scared. But it's a scary world out there. That's what I'm going to do for this episode. Remember, when shit is the fan, and you have spiders slinging from your camera, freaking horror games coming at you left and right, and you ain't got nothing else to do but stay home alone, run.